Hello friends, welcome to my channel Code Blog. So in this video my topic is Accenture coding question and the problem is longest substring of even length. Okay, so we have to find longest substring of even length. The problem statement is you are given a string S of length n. The string S consists of digits that is varying from 0 to 9, and we have to find and print the length of the longest event length substring of S. So we have to return the length of the longest even substring. Okay, that means the length must be even, and they are giving one constant here, that means the sum of substring of longest substring must be equal. That means the substring of the longest substring must be equal in length. Okay, so this is the size of the n, that means n is 7, and this is the string, our string S. Okay, so we have to find the even length substring. That means so 1 2 4 1 4 2 4. Here we have to find the longest substring that is of even length, and one constant here, the sum of the the sum of substrings of longest substring must be equal. That means if we pick this substring of our input string, okay, that means 1 to 4 1 4 2. Okay, now if we pick this substring, so we have to check check that first of all we have to check that it is of even length or not. It is obviously it is an even length. Now we have to verify our constant. So constant is we have to divide our string into two equal substring. Okay, so we are dividing this string into equal substring, and now we have to check its summation. That means 1 plus 4 plus 2. So in both cases the sum is equal. Okay, so this is our desired output. So our first task is to find the length of the substring of the input string. Okay, so how to find the length? So using, we have to take two for loop. Okay, one start from 0 and that ends for n, and another substring, that means another take for another for loop, then nested for loop, and for this j start from I plus 1 to length n. Okay, now our first task is to find length. Okay, first task is to find the length of the longest substring. So how to find? So length becomes j minus I plus 1. Okay, so this is the, and one more thing, here increment j I is equal to 1, but here we increment that j is equal to, that means not 1, we have to increment the j plus equals to 2. Okay, that means 2 that means j is equal to j plus 2. Okay, and first of all we are finding the length of the substring. Okay, now we have to take another for loop that start from 0. Okay, that start from 0, and it obviously less than length divided by 2. That means our second task is to we have first of all we are getting our length. Okay, and later we have to divide our substring into two parts. Okay, that's why we are taking for loop, and we are dividing the length divided by 2. Okay, now we have to find our left sum. This is the left sum and right sum. Okay, left sum and right sum. Okay, so we have to find left sum. Left sum start from this way, and the right sum start from this. Okay, so how do we get? In the coding we will understand properly how to find the left sum, how to find the right sum, and after that we have to check. This is our second task, and the third task we have to check that the left sum, if left sum equals to right sum, then we have to just return the length of the resulting string. Okay, the resulting substring. So first task is to find the length of the substring of the input string. Then we have to divide the input string into two parts, and from first to length divided by 2 we have to find the left sum, and from length divided by 2 plus 1 to last we have to find the right sum. If left sum matches equal to double equals to right sum, then in that case we have to find the length of the our resulting string. Okay, now comes to coding part. Okay, so first of all, this we have created the get length function. Okay, that return the substring length. Okay, so first task is to create a variable that will hold that will store the length of the substring. Okay, integer max length, and we have to initialize with 0. Okay, now we have to find the length of the substring. So how do we find? Using two for loops, that means using nested loops. For integer I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Here n means the size of the input string. And now take another for loop from integer j that will start from I plus 1, j less than n, and j plus equals to 2. And in the first loop I will increment by 1, but here j will be incremented by 2. Okay, now we have to find the length. So integer length is equal to j minus I and plus 1. So this will give you the substring length. Okay, now we have to declare another two variable that will store the left substring sum, and another will give the right substring sum. Okay, so integer left sum is equal to 0 and right sum is equal to 0. Okay, now we have to take another for loop for integer k is equal to 0, k less than length, divide by 2. Now our task is to divide the length. That means now we are getting the length of the substring, so we have to divide it. So to verify the constant that are given in the question, so we have to divide the string into two halves, and we have to find the substring. That means we have to find the left sum and the right sum of the substring. Okay, so to verify the into constant, we are finding left sum. That means the first substring of the substring, longest substring, and we have to find the right sum of the or you can say that the substring of the longest substring. Okay, so left sum is equal to left sum plus str dot character at top I plus k. Okay, this will give you. So in the given string, the each number is in character. So to get the exact integer value, so we have to subtract it from 0. Okay, to get the extract value, so that we can find the sum. Okay, and in this way we have to find the right sum. Right sum is equal to right sum and str dot character at top I, and this will start from I plus k plus length divided by 2. Okay, from this index this will start, and to get the exact output, that means to get the desired integer value for the character case, so we have to subtract it from 0. So now we are getting left sum and right sum. So left sum means the first substring, or you can say the left substring of the longest substring, and the right sum means give you the sum of each character, or you can say the sum of each character value of the characters from the right substring of the longest substring. Okay, and now we have to check, we have to put a condition. If left sum double equals to right sum and max length, that means that will store the length of the longest substring. Okay, if it must be less than the length. Okay, if it is if condition true, then max length will hold the length of the longest substring, and we have to just return it. Okay, So max length. Now we have to check output. So I think there is a little bit error finding. Okay. So I am forgot to start the bracket. Now check output. So first of all we have to, okay, so we have to given our string. Okay, so basically our string becomes 124 and then 142 and then 4. Okay, output. So I think there is a little bit minor mistakes I have taken. I have okay, yeah. So this is k plus plus. I am wrongly put in here I plus plus. Okay, now again check output. This is a minor mistake, but the mistake is very big. Be careful. So this give you our output is 6. So our input string is 124 142 and 4. So you first of all we have to find the length, then we have to divide our input string into two halves. We have to find the left sum, we have to find the right sum, and if the left sum and right sum matched, then we have to just return our longest substring length. Okay, so here the longest substring is 124 and 142. This is the longest substring. So this is the desired output and this is the desired solution for the given question.